Oh, we got bimmer parts. But more importantly, what are you doing, bud? The people want to know how you're doing after your stomach surgery, huh? How are you? You feeling good? You still getting into stuff? Yeah, you're still being mischievous, aren't you? Oh yeah. What's going on, fellas? I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. Been doing a ton of work, other work, all kinds of stuff. But today we are getting back to car things, which I have been dying to do. It's been a little bit of time since I've done some car related things just because I've been busy doing so much other stuff. But S2000 stuff and E36 M3 update stuff. Man, you know what's a bummer is when your E36 hasn't been turned on in so long that you have to put it on a trickle charger. Oh, dude, look at it. That just bums me out so bad. Oh yeah, she's charging. What a bummer. So if you guys are new to the channel, my E36 M3 has some interior stuff being done, and it should be done this week. That's one of the reasons I've had a delay in filming. I was planning on having the seats done last week. That's when they told me they were supposed to be done. But of course, things are never done on time when you're getting things outsourced. It's just the way it is. Things happen, especially now with people missing work. There's a whole bunch of stuff. But seats aren't done. They should be done this week. Fingers crossed. And when that's done, I'll be able to test out the new Turner Motorsport intake that I have, the CSL tune. I actually also ordered underdrive pulleys for the S54. I'm curious to see what that does, but I'm gonna get a before dyno done on the car before installing those because I wanna see if they make any difference at all anyway. So underdrive pulleys won't be installed, maybe not this month, probably next month. But before that, I will get a dyno with the Turner Motorsport intake to see if that made a difference on the S54 compared to the cheap intake that I still have. I need to respond to some of you guys. Some of you guys are interested in buying that. But today, I am going to do an exhaust review on the Mugen S2000 exhaust because it's well known for being one of the quieter exhausts, and if you're like me, you don't want drone. And S2000 is very hard to not have drone. I mean, almost impossible to not have drone. And if you don't want drone, there's a little bit of a trade-off, and I'll talk about that later. But I actually got this Mugen exhaust used for a pretty good deal. They're hard to come by and they're expensive. But it really is a factory-looking exhaust. And I'm not sure the piping size, and you know, I'm not gonna get into that type of information just because I don't know it. But with any exhaust video, first and foremost, cold start time. I mean, like you guys just heard, it is a quiet exhaust. It is not crazy on startup. I mean, I'll be honest. It really does not sound, this is going to be a recurring theme on this video too. It does not sound much louder than stock, like at all. Like at all. And I was actually really surprised by that. Because I mean, it's really rare that you have an S2000 exhaust that, always a little scrapey. It's really rare to find an S2000 exhaust that isn't super loud. This is my third S2000. I've had exhausts on pretty much all of them, and it is hard to not find one, it is hard to find one that, like I said, doesn't have some aspect of drone, doesn't have, you know, just that loud loud sound. It's really hard to do. This one doesn't. With that being said, if you are looking for something that is more aggressive than stock, but I mean, here's my thing. This, I'll be honest, it is a little bit more aggressive. A little bit. Not much at all, though. I mean, I'm hard pressed to really tell the difference between this and stock. I mean, I'm sure it flows a little better, and I do want to put this on the dyno because basically what I have done to this car is the airbox mod. And if you don't know what that is, I have a video on it. I'll post it somewhere. Airbox mod, Skunk 2 Alpha header when I was planning on, due to the fact that I was planning on going supercharger, test pipe, and then this Mugen exhaust, and that's it for mods. Besides, well, for performance mods, engine mods, because I have suspension and things like that. Anyway, getting ahead of myself. So, if you're looking for an exhaust that gives you a big difference, this is not it. I mean, this is, you hear the sound with the top up, and we'll drop the top here in a bit, but I mean, there is literally zero drone with this thing, and that's shocking to me. I mean, the fact that there's an S2000 exhaust that has zero drone is shocking, but again, the trade-off is it is not loud at all. And a lot of guys are wanting a little bit of something, but you know, I'm older than a lot of you guys, so us old guys, we don't want super loud. Alright, we'll give her some beans on this one. So here is top up full acceleration. I mean, I don't, honestly, you kind of hear more, I feel like you hear more engine noise than you do anything else. I mean, it is so not loud, it's unbelievable. And I'll put the top down here in one of these pools so you can hear what it's like, but again, it's shocking how quiet this exhaust is. And if you're looking for one with no drone, I would be hard pressed to say that there's multiple out there that are this quiet. I mean, I haven't tested all of them out, but I mean, a single exit exhaust is going to be loud. You guys know the exhaust I'm talking about. You can get S2000 exhausts that make you feel like you're going deaf. And that's just not ever what I wanted with this car. I mean, if it was full race car or something, maybe. But man, I don't like that. And you know, for my E36 build, that's just not what I'm going for at all. The E92, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a little more aggressive on the E92 or one of my future builds, but as for this Mugen exhaust, it really, I mean, here we are, we're cruising at 3,500. I don't hear anything to do with the exhaust at all. I mean, as for daily driving, you could again, every point I make is just going to go back to this. It literally just feels like maybe if you say the stock exhaust is, let's say, a 1 out of 10 for noise, this is maybe a 3 out of 10. Maybe. 2.5. We'll go 2.5. It's just quiet, man. It's just, that's what it is. It's just quiet. So I'll drop the top here in a second. I'll show you what it's like with the top down. here we go. Top. I guess when the top is down, you kind of hear it a little bit more. It just sounds more bassy. Yeah, you definitely. I mean, I think that sounds pretty good, to be honest. That's like, I don't know. With the top up, it definitely is quiet. Like, no doubt. With the top up. Ooh, big old box in the middle of the road. Not today. Alright, with the top down though, I'm digging that. Like, I haven't really driven this car that much with the top down with this exhaust, because I don't know about the rest of you guys, but A, I don't get out much anymore, and B, it's like 100 and sweltering in Texas right now. And today it just happens to be a little bit earlier and not so bad. Okay, so when you're just idling with the top down, yeah, it definitely has a little bit more bass. I mean, just normal. Yeah, it's just, that really is. I mean, if you're not wanting something that's like ear shattering, this is such a good exhaust. It really is. I'm so glad I found one. And again, if you're trying to buy it new, good luck, A. I mean, good luck. The wait is just forever on them. It just takes so long. And not only that, but then you have to have it shipped from Japan, which is just not cheap whatsoever. I mean, if you got this exhaust brand new, it would come out to around $2,000, which, I mean, that's just silly for an S2000. Just for any exhaust, that's silly. I mean, I've paid that and a lot more for exhausts. I had an Akrapovic exhaust on my V10 R8. I don't even want to tell you how much that was, but it was a lot more. That was stupid. I wish we had some tunnels around here. So, I mean, I think that sounds pretty good for what it is. It's not insanely loud. It has just a good tone to it, a good NA tone. It reminds me of the, not Toge, but the, you know, those videos that we all used to watch. What are they? Why can't I think of them? Anyway, you guys know the ones, the Toge videos. Anyway, let me get some exhaust clips with the GoPro. I mean, I don't know, guys. Top up is very underwhelming. Top down, it sounds good. Again, if you're looking for something loud, this is not it. But if you're looking something, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna say if stock exhaust is a 1, I'm gonna say this is a 3.5 to 4 loudness scale. And it's more like a deeper tone. Yeah, it just sounds good. It sounds like a good NA. Now again, if you want raspy and then this is not it. It's not the exhaust for you. Get what are those ones? NVIDIA. Get an NVIDIA and you'll love that. It's loud, it's gonna blow out your eardrums, and your neighbors are gonna hate you. That's the one for you. But if you want something that doesn't make the S2000 undrivable, God, that is a good exhaust. I love that thing. Not to mention, I gotta do a review on these, but the HKS Hypermax coilovers, 4s or 9s, I forget what it is. Dude, they are awesome. I'm gonna do a review on these as well. Because I've had crazy coilovers in the past that are just like, and they suck. They're so bad. These are really good. I'll do a review on these coilovers coming up soon. But as for this Mugen exhaust, if you can find one used, or you don't mind waiting a long time and paying the $400 to $500 for shipping, get it. It's good. So if you're new to the channel, guys, smash that subscribe. I got a lot of stuff coming up. Now that the E36 interior is almost done, I can get back in the flow of recording again. And it's hard to, there become times where, since this isn't my job, it becomes stagnant. Jeez, calm down. If I don't have parts to install, or I don't want to spend a bunch of money on parts, or it just becomes hard to do when this isn't your full-time job. So I appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate you guys following and watching. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.